Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and Pooh has completed the trial, or the training, whatever. So all of that was not real. Getting rid of his arms and legs and mind and whatnot wasn't a real thing, but it's still a very, very neat scene nonetheless. It's one of my favorite scenes in the entire game. But anyways, also there's a ninja bunny in the corner there. Remember that for much, no, not much, but quite a bit later. So now let's go ahead and report our completion of the training to our king, or whatever. I think Pooh is technically the king. And, well, let's just report it to his trainer or whatever, his elder, I guess. So let's tell him we completed the moo training. Now we are a cow. Oh boy. Okay. I was wondering, the music just stopped and nothing was happening. 3 boys and 1 girl. Okay, and he is one of those boys. So, yay. And he gains a whole bunch of experience, to kind of catch up to everybody else, in a way. And he also learns the teleport spells, both alpha and beta, which is weird. And that's kind of how beta works, but there is still movement involved. No, he sped right past us, and we have just fused into one super human, I guess. I mean, why aren't they, like, in the train like they're supposed to be? And then Pooh just walks inside of the super person. And there we are. Also, we kind of moved quite a bit from Magic Cake Lady. I'm guessing we, like, rolled off the side as we were foaming at the mouth or something. But here we go. We now have royalty in our party. Of course we have royalty in our party. It's an RPG. There must be at least one king in the party at all times. Well, not at all times, but at least at one point in the game. It's an RPG after all. Okay, so $3 a person, that adds up to 12. I wonder if you had a teddy bear, like, following behind you as well, if it would cost 50, and that'd be kind of weird. So you can see all these sarcophagi. I think that's the plural of that. But let's just go ahead and talk to this guy like we're supposed to. We give him this gem that I'm guessing Pooh had or something like that. I don't know where it came from otherwise. And there are these 2 guys here, these 2 monsters, for whatever reason are right here. And there's actually a really weird glitch that you can perform with them. Basically, after you beat the final boss of the game, all the enemies in the world disappear, and you have free reign to go wherever you want. However, if you were to come back to this museum and go inside and do battle with one of these guys, if you didn't fight them before, because these guys, they don't disappear like all the other enemies. And then you battle them and then lose, you get a game over and it puts you in this weird, like, black screen place, basically because I'm guessing that they didn't expect you to get a game over in that part of the game. So they didn't set up, like, a refresh type thing, like a post-save, final boss beating save file or whatever that you'd be teleported back to after you game over. So it's just kind of weird. You can find a video of it on YouTube. I won't be performing the glitch because I accidentally fought both of them and I don't care enough to. And there you go. However, it is kind of difficult to do because you have to walk over and read this thing and then talk to the guys, so they have quite a bit of time to move around and try to battle you. And you want to remember that code. It's kind of shaped like a star in a way, but we have to go to Scaraba and go to the pyramid. Yes, we are experiencing the great historical period. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave now, and you don't really have to remember that .2345 thing that they showed, because if you check the hieroglyph copy, it'll tell you that afterwards. So really, as long as you have that, you should be able to do that puzzle just fine, or you could just remember it. Either way, it takes up an inventory slot, which we also now have 8 more of, because Pooh is with us. At least I think it's 8, it might be 10, even 12, I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we have more inventory with Pooh now. And their names are Mr. Fork and Mr. Spoon. That's pretty funny. But they got a call from the other museum, which I guess we should head over there now and help them out. We already went to one museum, might as well do some other learning or whatever. I mean, it is history after all. The most interesting thing. So let's go ahead and teleport to Tucson. Or not Tucson, Forsyth. Jeez. And we just appear in this random field here, so it's time to figure out where I am. I think that might be the building for Earthbound 2. Maybe. Here's the hospital that I never go to. Okay, and here, that's the top. So, actually, the dinosaur museum is south of here. And, well, there's stuff going on at said museum that we need to check out. Is it around here? I think that this brick wall. Yep, there we go, dinosaur museum. Okay, let's head on inside it. Again, it's kind of weird going at an angle and whatnot, so it's kind of difficult to go inside of it. But then, you should be fine. Okay, it doesn't have any real dinosaurs, they're all replicas. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I went to like a children's museum or something and they have like all those exhibits with the dinosaur bones or whatever, I thought that they were the actual bones. However, that isn't the case. They are just replicas of bones that have actually been found. Okay, so let's see something extraordinary, quote unquote. Okay, we need to get an autograph on an eraser or something for that matter. And also, what is this dinosaur? It's kind of neat because they actually do show the bones, but I wish that there were a way that they would show you the full skeleton, but there's just no way to get it all on camera. Like if you were to read the sign or something, it zooms out to show the entire dinosaur, and then some text about it. But that is, at least as far as I know, that's not the case. I don't know, I didn't really check. Oh well, also, that was the first picture that Pooh was a part of. So yay, we now have a very smelly picture. Yay. Okay. So, a singer Venus. Well, where's a place that we've seen singers before? I think he actually mentioned it, and if he didn't, well, I'm just about to say it. At the Topola Theater, where we rescue the Runaway Five for the second time. I think they might have a new show going on right now. So let's go ahead and look over there and find out if I could ever find it. There we go. And maybe we could get an autograph from her. So let's go ahead and buy a ticket. Is that more? I wonder if that's more expensive than before because we also have Pooh in our party as well. Maybe, although I doubt it. Okay, this show will be starting at any moment. So let's go ahead, head backstage. Oh, it's her again. Let's go ahead and talk to her. EXP points. Oh, nice. Way to break the fourth wall there. Okay, but let's go ahead and watch the show because, well, we have to. Whoa, what's going... Oh, whoa, they said sexy in a Nintendo game. What is this? Whoa. That guy is really into Venus, apparently. And here's the show. I don't like this show as much as the Runaway 5 shows. The Runaway 5 shows are just a lot more upbeat, and there's a lot more going on, and they bring a freaking truck into the, on the stage as well. She just kind of stands there, sparkles a little, acting as though she's a vampire or something crazy like that. And you can kind of hear, like, the notes where it sounds like she's singing in the music, but still, I mean, it's just not as upbeat as the Runaway 5. Also, I'm pretty sure I slipped into the Runaway, guys. I don't know. So difficult to remember or just not slip at that. Although it is kind of funny with this part right here. The guy just passes by and just leaves, apparently. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's not funny. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Unless... Well, yeah, see, she's just kind of moving around and sparkling. It's kind of really boring. She doesn't have a bus going across the stage or anything like that. We need a bus. We want the bus. Or whatever. Okay, seriously, I thought... Oh, there we go. There's the guy. Jumping on the stage and gonna go get his woman. Or something. And then he's just taken down by security. Apparently it's the same security that Master Pokey has, or rather just Pokey now. Okay, so she's safe, she can sparkle all that she wants, and that's pretty much the show. Although it's kind of funny is that she continues singing despite that this is happening. So that's a sign of a real showman for you, if they can keep on going despite the fact that stuff is going wrong. Such as somebody jumping on the stage in an attempt to take you or something like that. Okay, so let's just wrap this up. I also feel as though it's longer than the Runaway 5 show, so... And it's boring. Maybe it just drags on, I don't know. But it looks like she's stepping away now. Gonna go ahead backstage or something. And the light goes off. The curtains close. That is the show. So, I don't know. I'm not as big a fan of that as the Runaway 5. But let's go ahead, go on over to the other side, and... Yes, we are a friend of the Runaway 5. And, oh yeah, let's just... quickly shove 4 people into this room and have nobody notice whatsoever. On a banana peel. Okay, that works. He wanted it on an eraser, but I guess a banana peel would work. Now, I don't know if that's like, her slapping you or what. That's you slapping her, yeah. No. But I'm pretty sure that that's that's her slapping you for walking in her changing room. Especially since there are 3 guys. I don't know, maybe she slapped Paula as well. Either way, we now have our signed banana, so let's go ahead, head on over to the Dinosaur Museum, to the guy that wanted said signed banana. And do we have to pay for a ticket again? Just let us pass, please, lady. Nope, no thing. Great. I already paid $20 though. Didn't you, like, stamp my hand or something? Now, they call this the Museum of Art and Science, so I actually just now noticed this. But really, the only science that I see is the single dinosaur sculpture, and I don't see any art whatsoever. So, some museum, I guess. Would have been neat if they had some more, more exhibits here, but whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and show him the signed banana. Well, he would have also been okay with toilet paper, but I hope he's okay with, banana. Okay, apparently he is. Good, okay. There's a light shining from afar below a manhole. Why is there a manhole in the middle of a building? Like, really? And why? That's your big important thing? Seriously, why is there just this random manhole right here? I don't understand. Well, I welcome you to our next Your Sanctuary dungeon. It sounds crazy, but yes, this sewer is one of the dungeons. And here we have the Deadly Mouse. It is a powered-up version of the Rowdy Mouse back from the first one, where they have a 50% chance of getting a critical hit, where if they get a critical hit, they will do a ton of damage, but if they do not get a critical hit, then they'll do slightly less than what any other enemies would be doing in this area. Unfortunately, it doesn't get to show it off because he missed right there. But alas, basically, let's just say, for example, oh, they can also poison you. I thought that they could do that. Let's just say, for instance, enemies in this dungeon do 50 damage. There's a 25% chance, or a 50% chance that these guys will do 25, and a 50% chance that these guys will do 75, depending on whether they got a critical hit or not. Also, Pooh is not that strong right now. I mean, you saw him, he only did 1 damage. Jeff can do more damage than him. What is this? Well, he really doesn't do very much damage at all, other than his PSI, until he gets his weapon. But even so, you're just going to want to, most of the time, have him defend or use PSI. He has the same PSI skills as, Paula, except he doesn't get fire for whatever reason. Maybe he'll get something else that's a lot better later on. So just have both Pooh and Paula use their freeze spells on these guys. And, Ness can bash, or if it's a huge group of enemies, he can use gaming or whatever special power you called it. And Jeff can just attack or do whatever. He really doesn't make much of a difference, to be quite honest. Because, I mean, he's only doing 15. I don't remember him doing that little either. I'm wondering why he does that little damage. I feel like he's done more before. Alas, maybe I've just been getting unlucky with his stat growths. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and shoot these guys, freeze them. Freeze Beta from Paula, freeze Alpha from Pooh, and just regular attacks from everybody else should be enough to kill an enemy in this area. And that's probably the most PP efficient way of killing a single enemy, just in my opinion. So let's go ahead and head back here, see what we have going on. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this dungeon. I mean, I think it's neat, and it's really creative how they made a sewer a dungeon. But it just kind of drags on because this is pretty much how all of the area looks. Just these corridors and whatnot. Nothing really different about them. And it's kind of mazy, but it's really not that bad in the slightest. So, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of time-consuming. Also, the enemies here are kind of tough. That's another thing. And we have another trash can. We get a broken iron. Why is there iron in a sewer? And a trash can, for that matter. Oh well, that way's blocked off, and... well, I don't see very much other ways in order to get through here. Looks like we're pretty much stuck. Oh no, Ness does not want to give up. He sees a ladder going straight into the sewer water there, which means he is going to go for it. And here we have the final new enemy here, the Filthy Attack Roach. They are a powered-up version of the cockroaches that we met up with earlier. They can spread their wings to, cause somebody to freeze in fear. They can do a continuous attack, which is extremely deadly, surprisingly. So you want to hurry up and kill them before the HP rolls down too quickly. But of course, I get really unlucky, miss both of those attacks, and Pooh dies. So yeah, I kind of... it would have really helped if I didn't miss, because then Pooh wouldn't have died. But in the next part, Pooh will be back alive, and we will explore this place fully. So that's basically all the enemies there. And I will see you all next time, after I realize I don't have a picnic lunch. Or no, not a picnic lunch. Oh, I do have life noodles. Well, either way, I'm going to heal up, and I will see you all in the next part where we fully explore this place. See you all then. Goodbye.